Throughout this course, there are many topics, and I want people to understand that there are many journeys. When I say you have to do something, it's not about you have to do something. It's about the topic that we are discussing. So if you want to use the topic, then you have to do the stuff or that way to experience it the way I did. It's all about the way my journey came and what my guides taught me. And that's very important because there are many journeys, there are many tools and techniques, and you don't have to do anything. You can take bits and pieces. A lot of the topics are things that we truly all have to do in the sense of healing and clearing trauma. But there are things too, like crystals, salt baths, meditations, all these different things where you don't have to do any of it. You could watch this course and do none of it and still raise your vibration through other techniques you learn from others. It's about what resonates with you and does it work for you. And it's my journey. I teach based on my journey and my experience. So some stuff that's in here, not some, all of it is based on my journey, but some stuff is from other people that I've learned along the way, but most of it is my journey. And if you want to go on a similar journey, that's what this book is about. How do you raise your vibration going on a journey like I have to get to the point? Because we know the goal, the destination, raising your vibration, unleashing your spirit, communicating with other beings, breaking free of your chains. That's the destination. But how you get there, that's up to you. You've heard the talk about the cave. Or you will hear about the talk about a cave. And just like a cave, there's a pin of light at the entrance, but there can be many tunnels and pathways to get to it. Many tunnels to get there. You know, a construction worker comes over to build a house. Carpenter, architect, whoever they are, they come over to build a house. How do they build the house? Well, if you're, say, traditional Amish, you know how to build a house with a handsaw, a hammer, and nails. But if you're in the more modern technological world, you're going to be using electrical tools and other things to help make it easier. The destination is the same. The schematics are the same. The tools are different. How you get there is different. So remember that as you watch these videos, that you don't have to do anything. It's all about what resonates with you and what you think will work. And I can tell you that all of these techniques, hearing from other spiritual people, hearing other journeys, a lot of those I learned naturally on my own are really, really good ways and a lot of crossover with other journeys of how to raise your vibration and get there. And then like salt baths, I learned that after my journey. So I talk about that as a topic, and I talk about it as a topic that I'm currently still young using in a sense. There are people who have been using them for years. I've been using them for months and not consistently until recently. So I talk about how that affects me and my journey. But you don't have to do them. You don't have to do anything. And a lot of people respond and react in a way that when people say you have to do X, Y, Z, they respond negatively, or I should say react negatively. And that's why I'm talking about this now, to let you understand there are multiple journeys, multiple pathways to get to the same destination. And to remember, take baby steps. This is a course. You can watch it in full as quickly or as slowly as you want. Take notes, implement it into your life, but take baby steps. You're not going to wake up tomorrow and be as awake as I am in the higher dimensions unless you're already close to that vibration. There are ways to do it. It can happen overnight. It is possible. But often what happens is that people don't take baby steps. That's the reason they struggle with their ego, with this idea of even psychosis, where they can't operate. It affects their daily life too much and they can't operate in it because it's too much information, it's too much going on. So as you're working, take baby steps. It's okay. You don't have to do it all at once. What you want to do is make progress. It's about consistent progress. As my Arcturian guide says, practice, patience, persistence. It doesn't matter if you do 10 hours a day, if you work all day in this like I do, or if you do 5 minutes a day. If you do 10 hours a day and then you stop after 3 days and don't do it ever again, it's useless. It does nothing. If you do 5 to 10 minutes a day, and let's say you're meditating and you do 5 to 10 minutes of meditation a day and you keep up with it, then you have more time throughout the year of actually meditating than just that 3 days of focused meditation. And you're building a skill, you're building strength, you're building practice, patience, persistence, and making it a habit, bringing it into your life. It's a baby step. So like with your diet, I talk about diet. You don't have to make changes drastically. You make baby steps. It's an important concept to remember on this journey. Don't do it all at once. Shift a little bit at a time. It's more sustainable. It's healthier. You won't feel like you're going crazy. That's a key. As you open chakras and you start to see more and you start to get more downloads and you access chakras higher than the typical 7 that are talked about, different gateways that are up higher to allow you to experience more. You won't feel inundated or like reality is a world of disbelief. You'll feel at ease because you'll be able to trust it more. You'll be more energetically aligned. And it'll just be natural and feel normal. This idea of baby steps I teach a lot on social media and other places in my sessions. And there's a good reason for learning it, like tuning to other beings when I start talking about communicating with other beings in future sections. It's baby steps. You don't just sit down and have a God appear and manifest in your home. The vibration is beyond anything you can probably imagine until you experience it. And if you are at a low state of vibration and they are at a high state of vibration, remember they can come down to here spiritually and go back up, but their vibration is still there. It'll shake your world. It'll shake your world. It'll create physical effects. And a lot of people go, I want to experience this now. You have to tune to it. You have to vibrationally align so that you can experience it. Because you can go up and come down and meet them at their level, but you can't go up to meet them. And if they are in that vibrational state above and they come down and stand beside you, it's mind-blowing is the word that comes to mind. When a goddess came to work with me, a death goddess, I was ready to go travel with her. I was like, let's do this. Let's go astral travel and learn whatever you're going to teach me. She went, no. Go in your body. Stay inside of your body. I'm going to connect to you. And she touched my third eye and connected to me in I call it like a dark space, a black void of spirit, of the universe of spirit. This black void where you can meet beings, basically a black void dimension. And we sat there, and in the space of doing that, actually went into our own little mini pocket dimension, I guess, that was like an office, and met in that space. But we did that over and over and over again, because what I realized is the first time I met her in the Black Void or the Office. I don't remember which one, if they both came at the same time or if it was the Black Void first, but I met her, and I remember the meeting only being a minute long. And I went, well, I want to do more. And she goes, no, you have to tune to me. And I didn't understand. So then one day I stayed with her longer. She let me stay. And she's like, you have to be careful. You have to tune to me so that you can do this work and not get physically ill because the vibration is so much higher and you're so much lower. And I had that experience where beings of higher vibrations come and they're so high, it like shakes you to your core. And so we tune to them. And we tune by raising our vibration, and we do that through baby steps. We don't rush it. Don't have expectations. However long it takes is how long it takes. It's about the journey, not the destination. Thank you for watching. Remember to take baby steps. I love you all.